Hey guys, Spidey 101 here. This video is going to be on my thoughts of the new Spider-Man 2017 reboot. Now, for those of you who have heard, a bunch of new Marvel movies are going to be coming out these coming years. For example, this summer, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, and a bunch of many others along the way. And also, Avengers 2 came out, and we got many more on the way. Now, while a lot of people think that Marvel and Sony are going to be overdoing it, well, if Sony's involved with the other movies, I personally think it's a good thing because usually they take forever to make new superhero movies, and you know, the anticipation just kills you, like it does me a lot. And yeah, but anyway, the thing I was looking forward to the most about this new Spider-Man movie is that they're having somebody younger do it, and they're going to take it back to his high school years. And now, there hasn't been any new news on the Spider-Man reboot yet, but the latest news is that Asa Butterfield, he played Hugo in the movie Hugo, and in Ender on Ender's Game, and, you know, a bunch of other movies, but rumor has it that he's been officially cast to play the new Peter Parker. And while I appreciate them choosing someone younger to portray the young hero, I do think that maybe they could have expanded their search a little better, maybe look for someone. Not that I'm saying Asa Butterfield is a horrible actor. He's a really good actor for a kid his age. I mean, he's older than me. I'm 15, so yeah. But anyway, the thing that I hope they also do is that not only do I hope they show a bunch of villains in the new movie, but I also hope they include one minor character, well, sort of hint that this character is going to be coming real soon, and that's Carnage. Now, we have had 5 Spider-Man movies so far. The first 3 were the Tobey Maguire trilogy, and in those movies we had Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Sandman, and Venom. And in Amazing Spider-Man 1, we had the Lizard, and I was real glad for that because I love the Lizard, and he was such a good character to have. And in Amazing Spider-Man 2, we had 3 villains. We had the Rhino, but he doesn't make an appearance till the end. His real self. He doesn't make an appearance till the end. We had Green Goblin again, and we had... Wait, who's the third villain? Oh yeah, Electro. We had Electro. Now, I was glad that they had Electro because I also like him, but I can see why people were a little disappointed with that movie because, you know, there's just... there's too many villains, you know, they had too many villains. And why include Rhino if you were just going to cut it at the end? That's the thing I don't understand. But yeah, other than that, the soundtrack was great, and the costume was great, the action was good, but I can see the problem with the storyline. They had that same problem with the game, too, because the storyline for Amazing Spider-Man 1, the game, the plot and the storyline and the characters, they were wise choices. For Amazing Spider-Man 2, they had too many villains. They just had too many. It just didn't make sense. But other than that, the web swinging mechanics were good. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm really glad. I was really psyched to hear that they're making a reboot and that they're going to take it back to his high school years. And they said that they're going to try and work it to 3 or 4 movies. I really hope they shoot for 4 because I'm sick of them only making 3 superhero movies and they're done. They're just done. I hate that. It's so stupid. But there has been several rumors that Kraven the Hunter is going to be in the new movie. As for their plans for Sinister Six, I don't know no more. Like, I just don't know. I don't think they're going to do it. I think the only reason they were going to make Sinister Six movie was because they were making plans to make Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I don't think they're going to do that no more. I really hope they do, and make it connect to the new reboot. Another thing I was really psyched about is that the new Spider-Man movies are going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, It's where all the movies have connections, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America. If you've seen all those movies, they all click together, along with Hulk. Hulk had connection. Hulk, they all click together. They all make sense. They all relate to each other, and Spider-Man's going to be a part of that. Now, for those of you who have read the upcoming movies, we know that the one that's gonna, lead on with Avengers is Captain America 3: The Civil War. Now, the new web slinger is supposed to make his first appearance in Captain America 3. Now, a lot of people were wondering, why are they rushing so into this? The new Spider-Man film does not come out until 2017. Well, the reason why they're doing that is because they want the actor down so that way they can start filming it, because he's supposed to make his appearance in a year from now. So they gotta start getting their plans together. The sooner they get it done, the sooner they can start making sequels. So yeah, the sooner the better. And Kevin Feige has also said that they've already designed Spider-Man's new costume. Unfortunately, they didn't show what it looked like, but he said that it looks different from the ones that we've seen so far. And it looks more classic, so, I hope it looks great. I hope it looks cool. Also, another thing that I've noticed in the superhero movies, they're not spandex no more. They're more like, uniforms, really. They're like jumpsuits, kind of like Captain America. He doesn't wear spandex. He wears like a military suit. He wears military suit, and it's mostly just it's mostly like, I don't know, it's uniform. But anyway, that's what I'm psyched about. But then again, all Spider-Man wears spandex so he can move around more freely, so he could like do spins and twirls and flips, because that's what he does. Anyway, the one thing that I also hope they do for the movie is they still have the web shooters, because that's the way the original story is. They have web shooters. That was a big thing they did in Amazing Spider-Man 1, is that they made the mechanical web shooters instead of the organic. Now, a lot of people were not only psyched about that, but were a little concerned about how that would go. I myself was totally excited about that because, like Stan Lee said in a video I watched with an interview, is that the reason why he didn't have it organic is because what if he were to run out of webs, then he'd have to think what to do next. And, he'd have to think off his feet. And it'd be really cool to see that. And if he just had organic web shooters like he did with Tobey Maguire, it'd be too easy, It would just not, it wouldn't make any sense. It's how they build suspense, it's real good. Suspense is good in superhero movies. Another thing they said they're going to do in the reboot is that they're going to have more humor in it, kind of like Chevy Chase humor. But as they said, and I'm quoting here, all that superhero stuff. And I was like, superhero stuff? Do you mean like awesome stuff? Something like that. And yeah, But yeah, so far these have been my thoughts on the new Spider-Man film. I'm also, I really hope that they introduce Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy together at the same time, because in the comics, Peter kind of has that confusion of who he really loves, because he has so much in common with Gwen, and he has, Mary Jane makes him feel confident, and something like that. I don't know. Long story short, with these two girls, he has a really bad on-again, off-again, on-again, and off-again relationship with both of them. But then again, he goes back to Mary Jane because, Gwen's killed by accident. But then again, but yeah, I really hope that the new suit and the new actors and the new director and the new film itself is really good. I really hope it gets a lot of good vibes. I really hope that they do their best with it, because so far a lot of people have been very disappointed with the Spider-Man films. Like, they just don't like it, and I don't know, like, so far things have been going great for Avengers, and I'd like that for Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's been my favorite character since I was 2, because that's when the first movie came out. He's been my favorite character since I was 2. That, and alongside with Hulk, and now Quicksilver and Flash, because, you know, Flash is awesome. Anyway, yeah, those have been my thoughts on the new Spider-Man reboot. I'm going to make another video for hopes for anything else. My next video is probably going to be on the Flash Season 1 finale review and all the Easter eggs that we see. So yeah, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.